This video is not for kids. This video is not for kids. This is for adult collectors. There is adult language in this video, not suitable for children. This video is not for kids. So after warning all parents that this does have adult language in it, and that is not suitable for kids, we can begin. Alright guys, so in 1979, Kenner came out with a action figure of Alien, which is freaking hilarious because, again, it was rated R, so, you know, for the most part, little kids were not allowed to see Alien in the theaters unless, I don't know, maybe with a parent, but even then, Kenner came out with an action figure of an alien. It didn't sell very well, so they took it off and they didn't make it until, again, in 1992 when they came out with these aliens right here. The scorpion alien, the bull alien, the queen alien, not this one, and the gorilla alien right here. Now, they also came out with Space Marines as well, like Ripley and Hux and all this other stuff. For the most part, those at that time just took off. I mean, they skyrocketed. Kids were buying them left and right, and they were making money, man. So they started making more aliens. In the previous, or the following year, they came out with Predator, but they came out with a special edition, a 2-pack right here, as you see in the blister there. And then I have these guys open. So as they started selling a lot of the aliens, again, they came out with the Predator, and they were selling like hotcakes. I mean, they were just, as soon as they got them in, they were selling them out. Which is freaking awesome. Again, from what I think is that I don't think they designed the kid. No, oh my god! I don't think they designed the toys for little kids. I think they designed the action figure in 1979, the tall alien, for actual adults, and I think that's why they were like, well, we're not really selling, so might as well not make them anymore. And then in 1992, they came out with the aliens, and then that's when everything was taking off that way. And this right here, these figures right here, from the 1990s, again, 1993, if I'm not mistaken, were the best looking reproduction of the actual movies. So comic books, movies, what have you, these were the two best remakes of those, you know, of that style. Again, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the movie Predator, rated R, not for little kids. Okay, but yet Kenner still makes toys of this rated R movie. Freaking badass. So again, you can check that out. And this is another thing I wanted to mention as well. When I was a kid, or when I was younger and I was growing up, as you see here, the Predator as well as the aliens were always taller than humans. So it never made sense to me to have Space Marines the same size as the Predator or the same size as the aliens. These guys might be a little bit taller by millimeters, but actually the way I used to play when I was younger was with actual G.I. Joe sized figures, the 3 3/4 inch size, and that made it look a lot more realistic to the comics and the movies. So that's why they're there. Okay? So again, Predator 2, there's sex, there's violence, there's killing, cursing, all that shit. And yet, Kenner still makes toys of them. Freaking hilarious. Okay? And then we have over here, Predators. I don't have all the movies to Predators, or Predator. I think I'm missing 1 or 2, if I'm not mistaken. And I do have both of the Alien vs. Predator movies. And if you're asking me which one do I like better, Aliens or Predator, sorry guys, but for those of you guys that root for Aliens, I vote for Predator. The movies that you do not see in here, or yes, actually they are in here, so okay. Yeah. Again, all rated R. Okay, so it's freaking hilarious that, again, Kenner made toys from a rated R movie. It's just, that's very well known. Okay, so here we have the Mantis Alien comic, the Scorpion, the Bull, and the Snake. The Bull Alien still has its face hugger. The Scorpion Alien still has its face hugger. Later on in these variations, they do not come with face huggers for whatever reason. And I do have another comic in here, so I don't know if I can show you that. Let me see here. This one is Ripley. Okay. So, for the most part, again, I mean, if you guys are at swap meets, flea markets, garage sales, anything like that, and you see, you know, just a basic weapon, and you know what it is, hey, who cares? Pay 10 cents, pay 25 cents, 50 cents, depending on how big it is and if the people know what you have or what they have. You know, get it, buy it, because you never know if you're gonna come across the figure later and then you don't have the accessories. This way you already have the accessories, they're there. So I have 3 masks. I have Ripley's thing, Ripley's comic. I have the Queen's head. I mean, that's not supposed to come off. The glue came off of the actual alien, but later on, if I come across and it doesn't have that, I have that. Here's this one from the, I think it's the Panther alien. Another spare part. Okay, I think that's it for these guys. Now let's actually talk about the figures. And again, these figures are freaking amazing. They are badass. I mean, again, from 1993, this was the closest that you could get to the actual movie Predator. Now there is a commercial that came out when this Alien vs. Predator figures came out in the commercials, and I've been trying my best to find it anywhere on the internet. I cannot find that commercial. So if you guys have it, please try and put it up. It would be much appreciated. Okay, so for the most part, the commercial I'm talking about is, okay, so you have Aliens versus Predator, like this, whatever. Okay, if you buy so many of these actual cards, like these actual toys here, and first off, let's just look at this. This looks amazing. The artwork is kick-ass, man. Seriously, that glow-in-the-dark predator, holy crap. Badass. As you can see, the time has colored the plastic on the legs and on the arms, so they're not as bright as they should be. Okay, now if we turn it around, there's this right here. You can pause and read that. Now here I had, again, when I was younger, I had just about all of these guys here. And the same for the predators, which I still have. Right here, proof of purchase, stalker predator. Okay, now the thing with this is you were supposed to cut that out. In the commercial it tells you, cut this out and mail it to Kenner. Kenner will automatically send you a limited edition predator. And what predator is that? And then this guy would come out. The stalker predator. I'm sorry, the ambush predator. And this guy was just freaking badass. I mean, seriously, this was freaking awesome. So, in the commercial, he comes out this way, and it looks like there's water, like maybe a little bit of fountain. Like, in the background, there was a fountain. There was, like, leaves like this, like they were playing outside. And then the kid brings in the predator this way. And it just blew my mind. I was just like, holy crap, that looks freaking badass. That looks awesome, man. I gotta get myself one of those. So as you can see, we have this one here. We have that one up there. We have another one here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I should have 4. Oh yes, the other one's in the box. Sorry, I was like, where's the other one? Okay, so yes, this one's all complete. And actually these accessories go to this guy up here. But, you know, just for the video, I put them on this one. It doesn't really matter, it's the same toy, and it still goes on the same figure here, so there you go. So, yeah. But, as you can see with the helmet, that looks amazing. Very, very kick-ass. Okay guys, so another thing, let me bring this out real fast. As you saw on this figure already, yes, you can switch the masks. Obviously they're the exact same mold, the same figure. It's just that this one here is in clear, or clear plastic, and that one is more a solid plastic and then painted over. Which one do I prefer, this one or this one? Well, it's hard to explain over time. Even in the box, the plastic again on the arms and the feet and the head on this one turned to a orange color tint, really. And that's just the way it is. I mean, you can find some that, again, that one here looks a lot better than this one here, but not by much. So it's just, again, just the plastics that they were using back in the day. And now time has caught up to them, and this is how they look now. But even then, again, it's a very hard decision to pick the clear, the ambush, or the painted. The painted will always look good. The ambush, again, if you can find a good one like this one here, I would pick this one all day, every day. Just looks fucking badass. Okay, so what you can do is, again, take off the mask and take off the ambush predator mask. It's shinier on the inside because no dust, no like finger rubbing and all this stuff, like handling marks. That's what I'm talking about. And look at that. Now that freaking looks kick-ass right there. Let's put it over here. I mean, look at that. Holy shit. That looks freaking badass. So, with that being said, so again, you can see the green eyes on this one. Okay. On the ambush predator, you can see also green eyes. Black wash. Right? So, yeah, very cool predator, or figures, both of them. Again, just like the aliens, that Kenner started making handfuls of different aliens, and like crab aliens, panther, crab, snake, bull, scorpion, mantis, gorilla. I mean, all these different style aliens. So did the Predator line. They came out with stalkers, they came out with cracktusk, they came out with clan leaders, they came out with scavengers, all this stuff. And then, not just that, but they repurposed the actual mold. So this was the first mold, or the first run. The second run was this one right here, camouflage. And then, man, I forgot the third. Okay, well, anyway, there's another one over here that's this one here. This is the first run. This is the second run. Which one do I prefer? The first or the second? I prefer the second. This one just looks freaking awesome. And this is the one that I bought before I got my hands on an ambush predator, because and the good thing about this one is even with time, the actual color of the legs and the arms and the head has not changed color or changed tint to it, so it still remains the same tint. It's still clear plastic. Let's see, you can see that right there. That looks freaking badass right there. I mean, check that shit out. Holy crap. Really, that looks freaking badass. Okay, so yeah, I would choose the second run on this one. Now, you have the first run here, and then I forgot which one is the second, and then the third, but here's another one, and then there's another one right there. Okay, then you have your spiked tail predator with a different mask for it. Now, I did have another spiked tail. He was with the silver armor and lighter skin. But there you go. And let's see. Again, here's the bull alien. And this one, there's a lever here that you push in, his head pops out, like hitting the predator or hitting the space marines. And then you have this hinge right here that picks them up. So you have your horns right here. You would grab it, like grab the figure, and throw them up like this. So that's the bull alien. The gorilla alien here has two levers on the back right here. You push these in and it opens up, and again you grab the either space marine or the predator, and then his head sucks in water, so when you again pinch his head, the water comes out spraying the marine or the predator, and it's like acid basically. And this one is the same thing as the gorilla alien, and I just freaking love this one. My girlfriend gave it to me, and this does have a special place in my heart because for a few reasons, and one is that she gave it to me. The other reason is that, like I told you guys, I had almost all the alien, like these right here, figures that ever came out, and when I was younger I sold them all for $20. Can you believe that shit? 20 bucks, I sold them all of them. Man, I to this day I still can't believe that. But anyway, there you go. This one is clear, as you can see, and this one is just freaking badass. Again, the clear plastic figures are my favorite. So again, the ambush predator, the lava predator, and the mantis alien, and not just that one, but this guy over here, the queen face hugger. Okay, so this girl, I should say, is also clear plastic, but it doesn't really work that well because as you can see, they did splash matte black on her, so she doesn't shine as she would if she was just completely clear red plastic. Okay, so this one here opens its legs like this. You can pull the tail out this way, like this. Okay, and then you push this forward, and it does this, and then over here goes in. So I'm gonna try and do this. So that goes in, and this comes out. So it's like, again, it's like the bigger aliens where the little mouth comes out and strikes the skull and cracks it and kills the person and all that stuff. So very, very cool figure. Really, really nice figure. So that is this one right here, the queen face hugger. And okay, I think we will have enough time. You know what? Yeah, screw it. You already wasted, 23 minutes. So, okay, guys, look. So, as I was telling you in that commercial, that when you would see this, you would take off. You know what? I have too much to say. I'm gonna go into part 2. Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.